Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and this is Hearthstone Battlegrounds AFK Hero Guide. AFK was recently nerfed. AFK's hero power, passive hero power, skip your first 2 turns, start with 2 minions from Tavern Tier 3. This used to give you 1 minion from Tier 3 and 1 minion from Tier 4, but now you get 2 discover cards. Both are for Tier 3. So you play the card and you get 3 options to choose from. You pick one, you play other card, 3 options to choose from, pick one, and go. Strictly speaking, however, AFK does not completely skip the first 2 turns. What you can do during the first 2 turns is freeze the board. And if you see any tokens, if you see Alicat or if you see the Murloc, you should freeze the board. Because by doing that, then on turn 3 you have just enough gold to buy the token generator, sell away the token, and still upgrade your tavern. So that gives you 1 extra body on the board on turn 3, if you can find a token generator. And then you discover your 2 minions. There are overall 17 tier 3 minions in existence, and these are the ones that I like the most. Cobalt Guardian. Cobalt Guardian is a win condition by itself, so Cobalt Guardian should be your priority. If you're ever offered a Cobalt Guardian, go for it. In general, it's pretty safe to go with mechs, because even if the first one doesn't offer you Cobalt Guardian, but you get another mech like Psychotronal Shredder, it can be a good idea to pick that up, so that if you happen to get the Cobalt Guardian with the second card, then you're able to use that. Or if you're able to pick up the Cobalt Guardian on the first card, then some of the mechs that are not featured here, like Replicating Menace, can be good picks from the second one. But Cobalt Guardian, Psychotron Shredder, then Crowd Favorite can be used with multiple cards, and then there is some beast synergy with Pack Leader and Infested Wolf, but it's really difficult to get them both. But if you happen to be in a position like you are offered an Alicat from the tavern, and then you can pick up a pack leader, then you can use that pack leader together with the Alicat, so that you get 1 4/1 token on the board in addition to your discovered minions. Without a tier 4 minion being offered anymore, that means that AFK has to spend a little bit more attention to the board immediately after picking these up. It's not quite as easy to rush up the tavern tiers anymore, but just play your regular style of game. Try to catch up with the tavern tiers to others and use your tier 3 minions in order to gain board advantage in the mid game. And then you should be able to transition quite nicely to the late game. If you enjoy this content, you can support the channel by joining as a subscriber or member on YouTube and joining as a follower or subscriber on Twitch. And now, let's go take a look at AFK Post-Nerfs Edition in action. It's like 5 mechs, 3 demons, 3 beasts, 3 demon synergy cards, 3 beast synergy. Then Crowd Favorite card, Car Phalanx, Commander, Shifted Zeros and Totolon. So you're looking for the Cobalt Guardian Crowd Favorite. It's just much less impressive than the Force. We'll see. Yeah, Topic, I think they have. I just lost 200 for 7th place. Oh, we're freezing this week. Pick up the Alicat on 3. Maybe find the games more exciting with MMR gains and losses are bigger. I think it's just silly. Like, MMR is supposed to be how good you are. And it doesn't change like that radically with a single game. I think it's just silly that they increase the MMR changes overall. And now it looks like it's been... Well, losses are doubled and gains are 50% higher than... Not even 50%, 20% higher gains and 100% higher losses at the moment for me. That's the current MMR status for me. When I win I get 20% more, when I lose 100% more. So now the most important thing is to finish in top 4. If you win some, you lose some, you're just going way down. Because you have to win twice to make up for 1 loss. So top 4 is by far the most important thing now. I didn't know that. But let's put this AFK to work and see if See if it can do any good. So we buy that. Put that on the board. Sell the token. Level up the tavern. Grab a Psychotron and grab a... I suppose infested wolf. Are we going with something like this? Ruby top 4 can still lose your rating. Yes, but that's rare. It mostly loses your rating when you finish top 4 with someone else dying. Because people who die on the same turn, that affects things. So if you're like nominally 4th, but you die on the same turn as the 5th, then that's a way to lose rating. But the rating losses are minuscule at that stage. I mean, I was like 50 for going 5th, so compare losing 50 for going 5th to losing 5 for going 4th, then that's just a completely different ball game. I think it has to be the Zubot and the Leaper here. Zubot going in first. We can do it like this. I'll freeze this Leaper. Next turn I go to next tier and I sell the Alley Cat. I can buy a second Leaper. It will buff up the Psychotron, Leaper and Zubot. Poor Patchwork. It could have been a scary Wrath Weaver. But I happen to have this great Divine Shield taunt here. Raran, hi! Welcome. Alright, we're going to 3. Selling the Alligat, buying the Leaper, playing the Leaper. We get some attack on these mechs. Not that any of these mechs would be like endgame mechs. Psychotron can be in some circumstances. Unless we get something going with those. What do you think of the new heroes? I still have not been offered a single new hero. I'm trying to get to play with them here. That's the whole point, but I have not been offered any of them yet. Hopefully, I will be offered them eventually. And like, there's one new hero in this lobby. The hero powers, I mean, just reading them, they sound fine. But I have no idea how good they are. I want the Divine Shield on this. I have 2 rerolls to get it. 2 rerolls to get a good mech. And there is a good mech. Cobalt Guardian, buy this, play this. Alright. Now we have Psychotron pair, we have a Leaper pair. Good. We're working towards getting triples. We can go to 4 next turn. Life is good. Got an amalgam for 1 gold. Yeah, you would tend to get some amalgams with your farm. But then you have to be careful not to get an amalgam triple if you really don't want one. That could turn out poorly. Oh, beautiful, perfect win over Bran. This has got to hurt. You don't often take 17 damage like this. Poor Bran.
Nice work out there.
Well, there's an infested wolf triple. And I guess I am interested enough that I'm going to freeze it. I don't want the infested wolf, but I want the Discover. I can get a tier 5 Discover, so I can find Bran. I can find Lightfang. I don't really have anything that synergizes with Lightfang right now, but still. I believe I want that. I don't have a way to get Divine Shield back on the Cobalt Guardian yet. 4-round win streak. What is Patchwork doing on tier 2? Don't understand.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Okay. So far so good. Too bad. Good, nice good win. Not dealing a whole lot of damage to Daryl, unfortunately. Would love to get rid of it before it can dance too much. Triples don't auto-combine with Rafam, really? I think that's a surprising piece of news. I could get a tier 6 discover if I want. I'll take the tier 5. Tier 5 is fine. There's a Bran. Take the Bran.
It's good to get some minions.
Not much I can do with Bran right here, but oh, there's another triple. Just have to take it, right? Doesn't mean I have to play it. Let's play the Bran here. Bran is fine to get started with.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Try to find some good stuff to buff with that. Oh, but this is going to hurt. Patchwork has been able to build up the Rat Weaver. Ouch. That's gonna sting. Not too bad yet. But the problem is that I don't have an amalgam.
The battle is really raging out there.
Beast Dragon and Murloc. I guess buffing the Wolf, but Wolf isn't that great. I need a tier 5 discover from that, I think. And first I check if I can find a triple.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
There's a triple. We play this. Get a tier 5 discover. And these are not good. We play that. Get a tier 5 discover. I need to pick up the Toxfin, I guess. Not enough time to discover here. This stuff isn't good enough. There's some stuff over here, but it's just not good enough. I need better stuff. We'll take out Bran, which is great, but Bran's board sucked anyway. So that's not an achievement. I need stuff that wins actual games.
You're good at this.
Oh, come on. This is not stuff that wins games.
A good tactical choice.
This just isn't. This just isn't the type of stuff that wins games. Need to make that poisonous.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I don't like any of this. I should have been able to freeze that, but I just can't find the tools. I can't find the tools I need here. I mean, I know the poisonous McGurgle was silly. Come on, it was the best I could do. I'll take it.
right.
Getting a triple.
That's what I would have picked.
5 or 6. We discover from 5. We can discover a brand triple. At least I can discover a Battle Master. And a Cobalt Guardian. Not enough space though. Not enough space for the Divine Shield. I think I have to annoy a module there. That one needs to have more than 9 health. 9 health isn't enough. I can play this Cobalt Guardian over here, I think.
Reinforcements requested.
I know it's not great. I know none of this is great. But this is the hand I have. Just liberally using the Battlegrounds as a poisonous minion because I didn't have anything else. I find that a little funny. And we beat the Rat King, but we can't kill the Rat King. Nefarian is just going to take the first place, right?
Your minions really pulled their weight.
No one can do anything about that. They would be the Nightmare Amalgam now. How do I make board space? I have to sell this Cobalt Guardian. I can buy the Primal Fin Lookout. Because this is a Murloc. That's not useful. This stuff just isn't useful. I don't have enough time anymore. I think I need to just play that. I ran out of time to use the Primal Fin. I mean, that's not great either, but maybe it can tank something. Oh dear. I'm not surviving that Rat Fever. Ouch. Ouch. Well, I'm at 27. I'm not going to die here, even though I lose the battle. The battle could have gone worse too. Okay. But now I should face Nefarian, yes I will. And I'm not ready. Because my whole board sucks. I needed buffs. Yeah, I don't do anything with a pair of amalgams. Pair of amalgams is not going to... I will also run out of time. These effects will take so long. There would be a new Toxfin though. Okay, so now... I sell the security over. I can play the amalgam. I can make the amalgam poisonous too. I can play King Battlegrounds. Not enough time. Yeah, missed out on a lot there. So I have a couple of poisonous things going here. That's not going to be enough, right? There's no way it's going to be enough. Just look at that Revender go. Actually, it is going to be enough this time. Whoa, lucky. How far can luck take me? I have a couple of poisonous things here.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I need to keep working on these.
It's good to get some minions in play. Better hire a recruit while you can.
There's kind of a light thing too. Murloc, Beast Mech. I would have everything for the light thing. Synergy. I need to try to work something with that, right?
Better hire a recruit while you can.
They would be the Divine Shield that I'm after.
Make sure these ones stick around for next time.
Harness your rage.
That's a weird looking board. That's a really weird looking board.
You got this. You're way ahead.
One weird board. No, he has lots of poisonous Murlocs. Too many. This can't survive an encounter with any of them, and this can't kill any of them. So a bit too much there. Even if that's the last one to live, it still wins. Well, but I'm not dying. Wait, that wasn't poisonous. Okay. I guess we win then. This is like a totally weird game. I have no idea what's going on. But I just made a couple of poisonous Murlocs when I couldn't find anything else I wanted. And that seems to work out.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I have to sell the light thing, right? Yeah, but I can't sell the Bran. I can sell the light thing. I can give that Divine Shield. But I can start giving the Cobalt Guardian a little bit of attack here.
I like where you're going with this.
Something like this. This has been one weird board. This has been one really, really weird board.
You got this. You're way ahead.
But we got to top 2 with this. I'm surprised. I'm really, really surprised. That's not something you generally expect to happen. Okay, please don't kill the... Please don't kill this one. Oh, it killed that anyway. Tough. You don't play with 2 Revenders, though. 2 Revenders is the same as 1 Revender. This one has to... It doesn't even matter where it hits, right? No, it's still a loss here. Two Revenders, well, maybe he has 2 Revenders for... so that he has some additional consistency. Who knows? There was just that 1 Divine Shield, so Divine Shields are not the issue. I might get an Annihilan Battlemaster to try to counter some stuff. There's a Brand Triple. We take the Brand Triple.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Tier 6 Discover. Megasaur, yeah, sure. Play the Megasaur. And Wind Fury on the Murlocs. And +3 attack on the Murlocs. And +3 health on the Murlocs. that, then we play this. Then we're running out of time, so then we have to just play the Battle Master. Didn't have enough time to use the Houndmaster. Battle Master, of course, doesn't have any attack, but it has a lot of health, so it might be able to soak some bombs. That could happen. That didn't happen, unfortunately. I needed that to happen, but that didn't. But it's still fine, right? It soaked that 18 damage there. That's enough. Isn't it? Yeah, that's enough to kill the Nev. Good Battle Master. That was one of the weirdest games I've ever played. Half the time I didn't even know what I was doing. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.